is actually directed to Latricia and Selena. There are 3 rules, 3 things, necessities to a successful marriage, I think. So the first one is communication. The second one is communication. And the third one, yeah, you know, it's communication. Now, I know that, like, this has been a journey. And I know because we struggled with how we could talk to each other all at the same time because distance was a reality. And so what I want to kind of impart to you as my little piece of wisdom is that if you can talk to each other, then you can get through anything. And that sounds pretty obvious. And it sounds pretty easy. It's not. There are times when it is absolutely the easiest thing to do, right? When you are celebrating that new promotion, when you hear about, like, we're closing on the new house, when things are going really well, those are the easy times in life. Those are the easy times in life. That's when it's easy to sit down at the same table, to pick up the telephone, to talk to each other, and to share the joy. But there are times in life, in every life, when difficulty happens. And, Selena, you will be sitting there and you will think, I need to share this pain with somebody. But I can't tell Latricia because she's already got so many things on her mind and so many things on her plate. And so you'll sit back and you just won't talk. Or Latricia, the same might be true of you. When someone calls and says that there's an illness in the family, or something has gone not the way as God planned, and you're going to go, I cannot call Selena because she's just so troubled already. In a minute, you're going to share some vows together where you are telling each other that you are exactly the person that you want each other to call. You're going to say to each other, Selena, when that time comes that you don't know who to talk to, call me. Latricia, when that time comes, sit down at the table, pour out a glass of wine or a cup of coffee, or, well, I don't know. For me, it'd be like a rum and coke, and just share that with me, because you are telling each other that you are that person in each other's lives. You are that person, and so I'm going to encourage you to practice. So when times are good, sit down and share the good times, even if it seems redundant. And I should tell you that my wife would tell you that this is great advice. I don't follow it, right? She'll tell you that I don't do this. Sit down and share with each other all of those moments in your lives, those moments that you need to share with somebody, and those moments when you feel like you needed to share it with everybody. Include in the everybody each other, so that when you don't know who to share it with, you will share it with each other. So that's number 1. Number 2, this is to the rest of you. So you're all invited here because Latricia and Selena are saying to you, you are the key people in their lives. Now, I don't know how you're related. I don't know if you're mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, cousins. Well, I know you're a son. I don't know if you're just friends or, well, not just friends, but friends. But what they are saying to you by inviting you up into the Niagara region, into the glory of this vineyard, and vineyard, there's a whole bunch of stuff I could say about that as a minister. But anyway, they've invited you to be here because they want you to be part of their lives as you have been up to this moment. So there are going to be moments in their lives when they want to share their joy with somebody. And the joy they want to share it with you. And that's a privilege and a blessing. But they're also saying that they know that there are going to be moments in their lives that are going to be hard. There's going to be hardship. There's going to be struggle. There's going to be times when they don't know who to turn to and they don't know who to talk to. They want you to be that person. That too is a blessing and a privilege. And so, as we gather here today to celebrate this moment, know that this moment travels with us through time. That as they move forward in this relationship, in this marriage, that this moment, when you are gathered to support them and to bless them, you are going to be called upon to support them and to bless them. And that, my friends, is something that personally I take as a very real responsibility. And I think that each of us who are gathered here today need to own that, so that in the celebration we recognize that it moves forward with us. That's my two pieces. One for you and one for you. And now we get to move on. So, we're getting to the point of the vows, but before that, I just want to invite you once again to join me in a very short prayer. Loving God, creator and lover of all creation, we offer you our lives, our words and deeds, our hopes and fears, and our love for each other. Accept us as we are. Make us all that we can be, and by the power of your Spirit, enable us to be a sign of your love in the world. Amen.
Amen.
And so now Tricia, and Latricia, you get to go first. I know, sorry. One of you had to go first, right?
Today I give myself to you, and I take you as my life partner. I promise to love you unconditionally, without pause, in good times and in bad, when all is well, and in times when it's bad, and when it's hard. I promise to respect, cherish, support you, and always be your stable data. I promise to remember that neither of us is perfect, and I will strive to remind myself of all the ways that we are perfectly imperfect for each other. All that I am and all that I have is yours forevermore, and I will remain faithful, forsaking all others, for all the days of our lives. I love you, and I do, forever and always.
It is your turn.
Thank you. Latricia, here before our loving Father God, family, and closest friends, I want to thank you for your unwavering patience and persistence. I want to celebrate our life together with you by my side. For the rest of my life, today I choose to commit myself to you entirely and to bear witness to life with you. Today I promise to choose to make decisions that will continuously entangle our life and build up our family. I promise to keep God first and love all of you without condition, including your musical snoring at night. I promise to honor our union in and through every unforeseen phase. I promise to trust, respect, and protect the values of our marriage until forever. I invite all of you into full commitment in marriage with me, in whole in every way. If you stumble, I'll be right there to catch you, and I know we're strong enough to make it through anything together. You're the yin to my yang. Today we become one.
For thousands of years, lovers have exchanged rings as tokens of their vows. The simple bands that I hold in my hand are not of great value in themselves, but are made precious by your wearing them. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bound together. Let these rings also be a sign that love has substance as well as soul, a present as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. And so now I'm guessing that this is the ring that is going on Patricia's finger. This is going on. I'm okay. Well, then I was wrong. Well,
That happens all the time.
I know.
there's a first time for everything, I guess. So, Patricia, please repeat after me. Selena, I give you this ring. Okay.
Selena, I give you this ring
As a sign of our love
as a sign of our love
and of the vows
and of the vows
which we have made today.
which we have made today.
And now slide. Okay, and then Selena. Yeah.
Because I can't get down there.
So Selena, repeat after me. Latricia, I give you this ring as a sign of our love and of the vows which we have made today. And slide to the right. And then there's a necklace for Jerome, right? Okay. And where is that? Sorry, buddy. So Jerome, so recognizing that today is a day not only for Latricia and Selena, but it also has a special impact on Jerome's life. There is a necklace to be given to him, and so Jerome, please. Go talk to your moms, not me.
That's okay. You're supposed to be surprised, baby. So, Jerome, we want you to know that we love you, and we really appreciate how accepting you are, how loving you are, and this is just an example, or just a symbol, there we go, a symbol of our blended family, and we're just grateful that you're so inviting and loving, and we love you.
And for me, thank you for accepting me, for letting me have my own, even when you didn't want to. Share. You're very precious. And I love you. Love you just like your mom.
All right, and no, you can't sit down yet because there's also, as part of the ceremony, Latricia and Selena have decided to also incorporate a sand ceremony. So the sand ceremony